hope y'all are doing all right. Could be afternoon or whatever time it is for you. I just thought I'd get on here for a little while because I keep trying to make videos and I keep, because I'm just doing it on my phone and I don't, what's that called? Edit and all that. So I've just, and I don't usually make a video and then delete it and I don't usually make a video and review it before I post it. So I knew something was going on with the cosmos and whether I was supposed to talk on certain topics or not. I think one of the things that when you're just doing a vlog like I am, where I'm just venting, sharing little tidbits or what have you, I'm not on a script. I'll put on my comfy shoes. And I think that it's easy for people to share things that they don't really think clearly about sharing. So I just thought I'd kind of, it just made me think this could be a great conversation to have while I put on my makeup. So I have a dog, Frankie, who is dying to get in this part of the house. It's a small house, but when it's muddy outside, dogs make a big mess. Small house, still a big mess. Not as big as a big house, but it's more than I want to handle at my age. Hold on, I'll go get him. I think he's dried off enough. I'm having a slow morning, so I'm going to go get him. Okay, Frank. Come on in. You behave. I have layers on top of my bedspread to make sure that when he does come in messy, that it's not going to be a big deal. Look at my baby. Frankie, say hello. 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 Relax. You're okay. Oh, his feelings are hurt because I locked him. I put up the baby gate. You're all right. Oh, he does look neglected. Look at that sad face. I have to give him a few treats. I don't want my dogs to get fat, so I cut up the sausages and things like that. Hello. How you doing, Max? So I cut them up in tiny pieces, but they really love those. Like pepperonis and things like that. So anytime he has an emotional fit because he's been neglected. Hi, I'm doing good. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm hoping some of my regulars will come on and say hello. It's not a porn shop. Sorry. Gosh. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I was going to talk today about, thank you, he is cute. Hi Melissa. Yes, Frankie's been a pretty good boy, except I forgot to put out the baby gate that goes to the outside door. He doesn't need to go potty all day long. Normally he has access going in and out all day long. But when it's stormy out, no. Because, oh my gosh, we've had some storms coming through here in Tennessee. Not bad at all, like they thought, but just wet, lots of rain. It's just been so much rain. So it doesn't take much for him to get mud up to here. And there are the cute little mud tracks all through the house. It's cute until you're 62 years old and you have to come clean it up. Ugh. I'm so happy with my dog. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. Game Shark. Hi, Game Shark. Diddy. Hi. And Max. Good. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know if you were here in the beginning. I was saying that, Frankie, if you move over here a little bit more, I can put on my makeup and they can see you. Is that doable? Maybe I could just, yeah, I even put a layer of a towel back there because usually that's where he'll end up huddled up. But I don't know. I'm gonna, this is, Frankie, Sir Franklin, Prince Frankie, whatever I'm in the mood to call him. And I got him at the Humane Society 2 years ago, March. I've had him for 2 years. No, okay, a year and March of 2022. Yes. He was at the Humane Society and I was mourning my Lucky, who was a big Australian Shepherd, like one of the biggest ones you've seen, and who I also adopted through an Aussie adoption rescue company association. And I was so heartbroken. But before I got Lucky, it had been 7 years before I had had a dog because my dog Gordy had died and he was the perfect dog and he was my first dog and I just thought he was irreplaceable. So what do you so anyway, I just didn't want to wait that long to get my next dog. I adopt mutts. They've each, I think he's border collie and some kind of hunting dog because his sight, if he sees a squirrel or he can hear it for a distance, he wants to chase it down. But I had someone say he had a little pit bull in him. I don't know about that. I think it would be more some kind of hunting dog. I don't know. I was thinking about getting one of those tests. But anyway, I go to answer your question and give you this long drawn out history. Sorry. Aw, hi Game Shark. I wondered if I had seen you before. But thank you for subscribing. That's so sweet. Yeah, I love my dog. Good medicine. You're writing a test tomorrow? Oh, honey, good luck. What's the topic on? I love topics. If you have a topic, I'll share it with you, especially if it's in psychology, human behavior, addiction. Probably not so much on cars. Oh, I gotta get some makeup on. Okay, so what I was gonna talk about, if you don't come up with a subject, is being locked in. Sometimes when we're, and I'm sharing this because I've recently had several clients. It's almost like when it rains, it pours. Oh, here we go. English test. I live in Germany. The theme is Australia. Oh, okay. How long does a paper need to be? How many words? And is there a title or schema that you're leaning towards? Australia is a fascinating country with history that is amazing. It's been around a lot longer than the United States, and I know the size of the United States. You could go towards any kind of subject. You go through the medicine of the Aborigines. I know I'm saying that wrong, right? But just medicine alone there has been wonderful. Spirituality. I know, right? And how the country even started. Um, I know. it, he is the cutest little thing. I'm so lucky I got him. Oh, so I got him at the, I'm going to switch subjects again. When I went to the Humane Society, I was still aching heart over my dog who had passed away in, Lucky passed away, I think in October of that year. It was 2020, I believe, 2021. And it was so heartbreaking that I had already made a commitment not to live without a dog again. And when I had gone to several humane societies, and I just didn't find one that was my dog. You know what I mean? That connection where it's my dog. And I think it was the 5th trip I had made. Lots of dogs, mostly pit bulls. And to be honest with you, I don't want a dog that heavy. And I don't want a dog that could be around all the neighbor children or my grandchildren. Well, family's grandchildren. And be intimidating or be any cause for alarm. So that was out, you know, which is too bad because they can be wonderful, wonderful dogs. This was the friendliest dog that didn't look like a pit bull. And I just thought, you know, I've had him for about 2 years now. Anyway, he made some eye contact with me, and so I thought, well, I'll get my dog fix and I'll just take him for a walk out in the area. And I'm pretty good at training dogs to sit, stay, lay down. Matter of fact, I used to do that in my in Vancouver, Washington, where I used to live. And I had a lot of success with that, and it makes animals more adoptable. So anyway, we went out on this walk, and I was just so lonely for my dog's love and connection. And so I thought, and this is going to sound horrible, so this is the truth. I told myself, if it's not a good fit, I'm going to bring him back. I know people say when you adopt a dog, you should keep it. Yeah, he's trying to nest on my pillow. What's the matter, baby? Oh, God, I love him so much. Anyway, gosh. Oh, Melissa, I'd love to know what your paper's going to be about. Are you still there? Oh, darn. Oh, I lost her. Oh, here we go. I'm in the 9th grade and I have an English test tomorrow in the first period about Australia. We need to know about animals and the history of Australia. Animals and the history of Australia. Well, that's a pretty broad topic for 9th grade. They have some interesting animals. So I wonder if you could Google, well, do you already have a topic made, Melissa? Do you already have a topic made? I just find it interesting because I think Australia has certain spiders, which isn't an animal, but they do have certain animals that you don't find anywhere else. And you could maybe write about when those animals may have appeared the first time, how they've been used. Is their meat edible? Are they endangered? Are they protected? Animals and the history of Australia. See, that would be an interesting topic to me. Ninth grade. Dangerous animals like jellyfish. Ooh, okay. They can be dangerous. What is 25 by 25? I don't know. What is it? Tell me. What is 25 by 25? Oh, 25 times 25? Or the measurement 25 by 25? I would just add a couple zeros at the end. Well, that doesn't make sense. 625. Really? 625. Oh, you know what? I'm dyslexic, and so math is something like my brain has a hard time lining up. I would have never guessed 625. Well, you two are in agreement. Good. I might figure it out later when I have more time, and I will see if you're right. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at math. I shouldn't even be admitting that on here, I guess. So, any of y'all interested in psychology? You love math? Oh my gosh, Melissa, really? I think that is so great. Huh. I wonder how you could use math as it relates to jellyfish. Use a lot of statistics, like how many people have been injured, how many there are compared to other fish. Oh, you two are fun, okay. How many people have been killed? I watched Shark Week, and it had a lot of information about Australia and the dangerous waters and how the waters are getting more dangerous around the beaches there. I don't remember a lot of detail on it because it was relaxing watching. I wasn't really paying attention hard. So, might be something you want to look into. Okay, now, I'm wondering if she wouldn't be using a calculator by now, because those are big numbers. Okay, Melissa, you're up. Let's see what you got. Well, I was going to talk about anxiety and how sometimes we can get locked up with anxiety. You know, I've talked about the neural pathways and how they get stuck sometimes in a behavior that we do over and over and over again. The way we were raised, our responses to what was going on in our life, and how we stop having choices or creating choices. We just act out of instinct. And sometimes it goes into fight, flight, or freeze. But most of the time, it just goes into what's been previously done over and over and over again. Because there's just no real... The brain is kind of lazy and wants to do the same thing over and over again. Just like when you wake up in the middle of the night to find yourself in the dark and to find the bathroom. Your brain memorizes how to get there. Well, sometimes when we get upset about something, if you just slow down enough, sometimes, all the time, you'll find out that our brain will respond in the same way, like playing a old record. Melissa, you know what a record is? Like an album? Do you know what a 45 is? That's pretty interesting. That'll get you some history one of these days. Um, oh my God. You don't use a computer? Wow. Oh, he's back there just hunkered down taking a nap. You two are doing that math. How fun. Melissa. It's a lot. Anyway, I was doing this for a couple of my regular people to talk about this emotional issue. I was hoping they were able to join me so we could talk more about it, but I'm just gonna leave this kind of information and then we can bring it up during the next one. Is that sometimes when we want to stop being emotional, over emotional, anxiety or anger or frustration, that is cheating. Neither one of you use a calculator? Oh, now that's loyalty to math. That's loyalty to math. I think that's impressive. God. Y'all are having fun. I love that. How old are you, Game Shark? Melissa's in the 9th grade. I want to know how old you are. It'd be fun if you were both from Australia and knew the schools each other went to. That'd be fun. What a great way to meet somebody on the internet talking about math. You're 14. Aw. Let's see. Melissa, if you're in 9th grade, that makes you about the same age, right? So, Melissa, are you in Australia? Game Shark, where are you from? Where are you living? Oh, it's fun. It's fun having company. Mexico. Okay. Melissa, are you still there? Where are you staying? Are you in Australia or Germany? Did you say Germany? Maybe I'll have to look back. I get a lot of people from around Germany. 9th grade, I have English test about Australia. English test. I live in Germany. Okay, so now we have someone from Germany and someone from Mexico. Wow, that's so cool. So cool. Well, y'all are too young to talk about psychology. So I'll just save that topic for another time. So what are y'all doing is it rainy where you're at? Spoke English and Spanish. That's awesome. You know, it takes a really good brain to be able to speak a language that you didn't grow up with. So did you have to learn it in school, or are your parents multi Ola? Do your parents speak English and uh, Spanish? Mm, what was I gonna do? See, that's awesome. Ah, that's wonderful. Well, kids, I'm gonna put on a little bit of. I love that you both showed up. That is so nice. It's a pleasant surprise that I had these two young people show up. I came on to talk about all kinds of serious, heavy stuff, but you lightened up my day. Thank you. So sweet. I'm so glad. Made my day. Maybe Melissa's working on her paper. Hey, Melissa, I'm only going to be on here for another minute or two. You want to say um, adios to Game Shark? Are you still there, sweetie? Well, I'm waiting for another minute or two. Then I think we all have homework to do. I have some work to do with my office, and sometimes I call it homework. Well, I hope the weather's good for you to get a little bit of breathing space outside. And I hope you get all your homework done. Okay? It was nice to meet you too, Game Shark. How sweet of you to stop by. I'm glad you did. And I'm glad you got to meet Melissa. So I'm going to tune out, and I hope that you have just a wonderful Sunday. And I'll look forward to hearing from you. You can watch some of my videos and see if any of them are helpful or not. But remember, you can always ask a question, and I'll do my best to answer it. I usually work a lot about mental health or just venting, just sharing parts of my life. So I'll be like a grandma. All right, sweetie pie. Have a good day. Bye for now.